Hi, it's Sheila from She's a Sassy Lady, and today we're going to put together a very cute little card. You've already seen, we've already designed it together, and this time we're just going to put it together, and it's very, very easy. And all I did was cut out. It was 3 pages. I ended up cutting out 4 cards because I thought, well, you know, if nothing else, I can use it next year for someone, or someone may come up that I want to use the card for. Now, I cut off on my Cutter Pro, that's what it was. On my Cutter Pro, the 8.5 by 11 sheets, I cut them in half so that I have cards. And all I'm doing is scoring with my score pal. The only thing is this particular paper is very lightweight. I don't really like it, but since I'm putting a card on the front and putting a card on the back, it'll be just fine. And so I'm just going to score these up real fast. I've got everything cut out. I went with a new stack that I just got from Joann's. They had a sale on stacks. That's the only time I buy them, is when they have a sale on stacks. And they were 50% off, but then they had the 20% off everything coupon. So I got my stack for only $8 instead of paying the $19.99. And I call that a bargain. And I'll show it to you in just a second. It's behind me. But right now I was in the middle of scoring, so I wanted to get that done. And we'll get that out of the way. I have got to clean my room up. It is such a mess. It's unbelievable. This is the Happy Day stack. They had some really pretty papers in here, and I'll just show you quickly. As you can see, very pretty. They have a lot of gold on the papers, which I like anything shiny on the papers. Now, I thought of doing the first sheet, this one right here, but I went with the green background instead. And so, anyway, let's move on. Our first thing that we have to do is we've got to get this background on. We've got one going here, which we're going to stamp on. And we've got one right here, which we're going to put the hearts on. And we're going to use a tape, you know, just to lift it up a little bit. So the first thing I want to do is I want to put the hearts on. And as you know, I had to change something. The heart wouldn't hold the stamp. I'm going to be using this hug stamp. It says sending you a great big hug. Well, this says for my Valentine. Then I'm going to put on the inside sending you a great big hug. So I had to do that. So I switched it around after we were online. And I'm going to put this, and I attached it to the heart just like I had it before. And you know what? I'm out of tape. So hold on. Ooh, here's a deal, by the way. We have a pottery barn by us. And we went over there to get something for the plants, one of those big dishes that fit underneath so it wouldn't get on the carpeting. And they had these. I normally pay $5.99 for this at Joann's. And all day long, every day of the week, it's $3.99 at Big Lots. And Big Lots is closer to my house. So I was kind of excited about that because I can use it more often, you know, or get there easier. And I don't have to use what do I want to say? I don't have to use a a coupon on it, because that's the price it always is. And that way I can use my coupons and not waste them at Joann's. So I'm going to set these on here first. Get them set up, so I better use this on a different one. I'm only going to make one of the cards with you, by the way, because otherwise it just takes too much of your time, and you'll learn how to put it together. You probably don't even need me showing you how. But I like to talk, you like to listen, so we make a great team, right? Right. So that's going to be for my Valentine right there. And notice how pretty that matches. I love using things out of the same stack because they match so well. And that's going to go right here. And then the little one this is a lot of fun. I mean, we designed it downstairs. I came right upstairs, grabbed the stack of paper, and went to work. Cut out, and I mean, it was just 3 pieces of paper to cut out with the different colors. I changed this to a pink so that I could get it out in 3 sheets of paper instead of the white. I figured as long as I had something flat colored instead of lifted or with gold or shiny on it, it would be no problem for it to print on. And so I stuck with my little shiny ones, and it's got gold dot inside every one of the little flowers, so which is kind of cool looking. I think that's the key to a good card. Along with the design, you need some really nice paper that looks good. And look at this card, isn't like the disaster we had the other day. Oh my goodness, I had the hardest time with that card. But you know what the funny thing is? They all wanted the glitter and the glass on it of the ladies that saw the card, and those were just used to cover my mistake. Can you believe it? So anyway, let's get this, and let's get this stamped real quick. I pulled out, ran a couple things. I ran juniper, that didn't work, and then I tried this. This is close to my heart's sweet leaf, and I think that'll be fine on that. As soon as I can find I set it on the table, then I laid all this stuff on my table. Here it is. But I'm still going to check it anyway. So it looks good. I think I want to sending you a great big hug. Ooh, we gotta get lots on there. Stand that up a minute. Sending you a great big hug. Ooh, hope I didn't go off. Hope I didn't go off. No, that's perfect. Look at that. That's perfect. Okay. We almost have the first card done. We just need to get a little more things on here. This one we're going to use the inside. We're just going to flat it down, put it down. And it gives me plenty of room to write because I do give these girls a nice little note every time I write to them. And I just feel so bad because I had cancer 2 years ago. And I know how rough it is, and I hate to see anyone else go through it. And and I'm looking forward to Monday. I have an appointment with my doctor, my oncologist, and I know it's going to be a good health. And see you again in another 6 months. I have to get this shot every 6 months for calcium because the cancer medication I take depletes the calcium in my body, and we don't need any bone disease or anything. So anyway, mine will be a good health one, so I'm thankful for that. And I just can't wait to hear that they have good reports that the cancer is eradicated out of their bodies too, and they could just enjoy and go on with their life. When you get cancer, your life gets put on hold, so that's what they're going through now. And like I said, I can't wait until they're just back to normal again. We have a family reunion in July, and I'm hoping by then we'll have all kinds of good news to share from these 2 gals, and then it'll all be okay. So we're almost done. I just got to get these backs off. Now, wasn't this quick for a card? And I'm going to put this on May's thing. Winter Love is what it's called, but she challenged us to make either a winter card or a Valentine's Day card. And I could have done either, but I went with the Valentine's Day card because I've got a lot of those I'm still going to have to get out for my grandchildren. And here we go. Last one. Now, isn't that pretty? A nice, airy little card. Just like that. And it's done. Let me see if I can't get it in for you so you can see a little better. And look at, see how the gold, when I hit it and I get it in the light, the gold gets on there. That's it for today. Nice, simple card. You have a blessed day, and thank you for joining me today on She's the Sassy Lady. Bye now.